Hey players, this is CMC. Today I'm in Eastmarch. I am checking on some unmarked locations, trying to take stock of what's there, fixing some stuff in the wiki. I don't know why, but I seem to need to do that for some reason. But I thought I would take you with me for part of it and show you some unmarked locations because that's what I do and stuff. So this is a really beautiful shrine to Talos. I love this spot. It has these great Nordic heads, and I've looked in the water. There's nothing in the water. I was hoping there was going to be a draugr or something down there, but there's not. Aww. Over here is a chest. Over here's beautiful statue. And there's a skill book. I can touch it. There it is. Heavy armor skill book. And a little bit of armor and stuff. So, this is such a tranquil spot. Yeah, it's really pretty. Well, let me pull up the map and I'll show you exactly how to find this place. So, this is the little pond I'm at, and it's actually really easy to get here from Cradlecrush Rock, which Giant's Camp is very, very close by. My next spot is going to be just south of Mara's Eye Pond. Mara's Eye Pond, which is a very difficult name for me to say for some reason. Mara's Eye Pond. Apparently, Mara only has one eye, a single eye that belongs to her. So, if you don't know, that little island over there has an entrance to a smuggler's lair. Except the smugglers have been taken out by somebody probably worse than smugglers. So if you like a crazy amount of loot, if that sounds good to you, I suggest you come to Mara's Eye Pond. But from here, go to my next spot. It's just sort of downhill from it. There it is. I have my detection turned off so we can look at the critters. There is a Spriggan matron here. Look how cool she is. She's all purple and stuff. So you can kind of see the architecture is the same from the Talos. They've got these great heads. Those are just awesome. I love that. And there's a gorgeous Spriggan. He doesn't know I'm here, thankfully. So this spot is called Mara's Eye Stones. And, because it's right next to Mara's Eye Pond. And that's all that's here. There's no treasure here. There's just a Spriggan waiting to kill ya. And she's got a little critter friend who will try to kill ya too. So, as you can see, it's actually very, very close to Mara's Eye Pond. You just kind of go south, directly south from there. Hey, I found spot number 3. It actually wasn't that hard. Let me show you the map. So what I did was I went towards, there's actually like a path that goes to Uttering Hills. But instead of going this way, you got to get up on a ridge. So it's better to come around this way and walk up here. And we're not too far from Anga's Mill. So there really isn't anything here. There's a flag over here marking it. I don't even think there's any treasure around here besides his deer. Oh, it's a wolf. But oh, hey, there's a helmet. he's had some storm cloaks. He's had some storm cloaks for dinner. Storm cloaks, they're what's for dinner. Actually that reminds me, I think there's some ore deposits around here. Ah, no, run away! Run! Can I remember where it is? There is a gold and a corundum ore vein. Ah, there it is. There's a dead Stormcloak. Who doesn't have anything. But there is a gold ore vein and a corundum. So, on my way to my next unmarked location, I found an unmarked location that isn't in the game guide. That just goes to show ya the game guide is not always right and certainly not exhaustive. Wow, this is really beautiful. Really, really beautiful waterfall. There's a skeleton with some gold on it. I am gonna go check this waterfall out because I have a feeling that dead guy. Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, this isn't in the guide at all. Wow. So in this little strong box is a flawless ruby. And that's kind of a big deal because they're rare and you need one in order to do Periite's quest. It's one of the things you have to provide his priest with. So, yeah, people have asked me where to find flawless rubies. I don't know if there's always one here. I do have a perk that gives me extra treasure, so I'm not positive about that. But, man, you gotta check this place out. Now, let's go over here. Is this his camp? There's a bunch of mud crabs here too. Barnacles. Ooh, there's a nice fire. I don't know whose camp, if this is the skeleton's camp or not. But there's a bedroll and a fire. And you probably don't want to fall asleep with all those mud crabs nearby. Maybe that's what happened to him, huh? Maybe he fell asleep, he just laid down, he's like, oh, this is a great place to camp. And then he got eaten by mud crabs. I bet you that's what happened. Yeah. Well, let's pull up the map so I can show you where I am again. Alright, so I am just across from Anga's Mill. So I got here from, the Troll's Lair that I was at. It was over here. It was like right, you go towards Uttering Hills and you actually want to come up this ridge, this little ridge right here, and it's kind of in here. And then you kind of gotta go back the other way because it's super steep up where the Troll Lair is. And there's a path here that leads all the way down. And just following the path, I found this spot. So it looks like I have crossed over into the Pale and I'm no longer in Eastmarch, but I found a resurrection site. That means that Alduin will come here and he's actually going to resurrect a named dragon from this mound. And all of the mounds are unmarked locations, but most of them aren't of any consequence. But here, look at it. It's a chest. Hey, it's a little bit of loot. Well, that's not bad for getting lost. Let me show you where I went. Okay, so I'm trying to get right here. That's where I was going. But I got distracted by some ruins. And they turned out to be this dragon mound. So, here's Anga's Mill, which is actually part of the Pale. I'm actually crossed over in the Pale. So it's right here on the river. And I want to check out this cave. I don't remember what's there now. It's not associated with any quest, so... I'm getting distracted. Okay, I couldn't resist going into the cave. I couldn't remember what was in this cave, and it was like, something makes me want to go in this cave. I'm gonna do it. There's a bunch of dead people that have been eaten by bears. Damn bears. Your critter may vary. And there's like Dwemer steam pipes. There's a potion. It's a bunch of Dwemer stuff here. And there are Dwemer ruins nearby. There's a little chest over here. It's got some armor and stuff. That's pretty neat. So this is just critters eating people. Same old, same old. That's what you get for living in the forest. So, oh, it's night out now. But isn't this weird? There's all this Dwemer stuff. It's really spooky here. Really spooky. And I heard all these clattering bones around. I don't know what's up with that. I'm gonna go up above. I saw some trolls. Maybe there's a troll lair up there. And I'm totally off track from what I was. But hey, it's Skyrim. This is what happens, right? Well, I finally made my way back to Windhelm after getting distracted and lost. And I am at another Shrine of Talos. This is really beautiful. It has some, armor. The Talos mistake. Oh, need another one of those. But this really beautiful statue of Talos overlooks Windhelm. Isn't that pretty? And the stables, the Windhelm stables, are right there. And there he is, looking after them. Looking after his people, or whatever it is he's supposed to be doing. It is actually daytime. It's just blizzarding here. So I'm sorry, everything looks black and white. Well, I think I'm gonna stop this video for today, but I did cover quite a few unmarked locations. So let me pull up the map one last time. So right where I am, you can just see that here's the Windhelm stables. And I just crossed over from Anga's mill and ran along the shore until I finally got up here. There's a stairway that goes up. Here, I'll give you a little aerial tour. Isn't that beautiful? So there is a road and it goes to Windhelm, but it also, as you can see, it goes around that way, and then you can come up here. There's like a stairway that comes here. Alright, well that was a lot of unmarked locations for one video. Just to recap, we did Shrine to Talos. I was overlooking a little pond that was really close to Cradlecrush Rock. Then we went to Mara's Eye Stones that had a lovely Spriggan matron at it. And then we visited a nice troll that was, gobbling up pesky storm cloaks for us. And then I wandered around near Anga's mill, found a resurrection mound, and went into a little cave that had some beasties. And I forgot about that one camp that was by the waterfall. That was really cool, and there's some good loot in there. And then I came over here to see another Talos looking over Windhelm. Clearly Talos is not keeping the trolls and the bears from eating his people, so I don't know what good he is. But that is more than enough for today. So if you like this, please give me a like. And I will put a link to the wiki unmarked locations page in the description if you want to check it out. I've been working on it. And also, if you did not know, there's a new edition of the official game guide, and it's gigantic. It's this giant hardcover book. It could crush a small child. Seriously, it's amazing. But yeah, So that's kind of one of the references that I pick from when I'm doing stuff. Anyway, I gotta go because this is getting long. But thanks, guys. And if you have any comments or suggestions, just leave those under the video. And I will see you soon with more stuff. And until then, have fun exploring in Skyrim.